gonna find it very successful because I don't even know what I'm gonna say.
It's okay. I'll start it off. What's up, guys? Today we're going to be talking about what type of computer you should be looking at when you're looking to buy a laptop for design school. I'm going to start off with overall general specs. So I think in general, if you're looking to get a laptop and you're looking to handle a variety of different Adobe programs, AutoCAD, maybe Rhinoceros, so 3D modeling programs, minimum specs you should have, you're looking at maybe a Core i5 processor or an AMD equivalent, and you should look for at least about 8 gigabytes of RAM. I know my school, they send out emails recommending more, and it's not absolutely necessary. And then you should also look for a decent hard drive space. You're going to be juggling large files between projects, so I would recommend at least 256 gigabytes. Next, we can talk about hardware and design. I don't have a Mac, you have a Mac, so what do you like about your Mac?
First and most is the screen quality. The Retina display is amazing. If you're doing design on a computer and on your laptop, and when you're printing it out, the colors are almost equivalent to it. So basically, compared to a PC, when you print it out, sometimes the colors are completely off. So that was one positive that I found on the hardware spec of the MacBook is the screen quality. It makes a huge difference in all your work.
I think for Windows computers, it's a little bit of a hit or miss sometimes for quality, in terms of your screen or build quality. I didn't mean to make PC screens sound bad, but I just meant it requires a little bit more research to find a color accurate screen that has a good resolution on some of the Windows Ultrabooks. I'll have a couple of recommendations down below so you guys can check that out.
And also the second part about the hardware of the Mac, which you don't really expect until you're using it, is the mouse pad function, especially when you're using software products. It's so easy to use that it becomes natural when you're using it without a mouse. You don't even need a mouse most of the time.
I would still work with a mouse. The wrist fatigue when using
Well, if you
a
compare both of them, the Mac mouse pad is the best.
Yes,
seamless.
The trackpad is the best on the Mac.
Yeah, it is.
But for long hours of work, I would still prefer to use a mouse. Next, we can talk about, I guess, the connectivity of computers. I'm talking more specifically with the newer Macs, just because they don't really have as many ports, and you have to get a dongle.
I don't know. Most things you can download anyways, or use Bluetooth. I haven't found an issue.
Yeah, but I mean also for external displays, right?
That's
you would
true.
prefer to have native display output, because if you want to plug in somewhere, say you need to plug in for a projector, it's more convenient to just have a display option, so you could use either HDMI or DisplayPort. I guess next we can also talk about the size and weight of these computers.
Oh, I have back pains. So for my Mac, I have the Mac Retina early 2013, I think. So it's kind of old. It's getting there. It is heavy AF. I think it's 2.5 pounds, almost 3 pounds. I think it's almost 16 inch. It's really heavy. The battery is insanely heavy.
Right.
Just depends. Depending on how big the screen is, it gets really, really heavy.
I have a 13-inch Windows Ultrabook. I think I got it in 2014. So now it's nearing its 4th year.
It's very light.
Compared to a Mac. Well, now Macs are a little bit lighter and a little bit thinner, but I think for the most part, most PCs are lighter, other than the MacBook.
Okay.
In
all honesty, if you're gonna get a MacBook for design school, you're not gonna get an Air.
Yeah.
That's a bad idea. That is. You want your files to crash, you get an Air. But that's the reason why I got the 16-inch. But it's really, really heavy. I have it for 5 years now, and I'm still using it. I'm planning to use it for the next 2 or 1 year before I get...
Are you sure it's not going to die before then?
I have a few repairs already. I've done a few repairs, I will admit. But it's 5 years, a few years ago when you're in high school, in 2013, if you had a PC for more than 2 years, that's kind of
gone,
what?
finished.
That's insane.
Yeah.
Well, technically AutoCAD is different on a Mac. Rhinoceros is different. Revit is the same thing.
Mac is missing Revit. You can't get Revit on Mac. Oh. And you can't get SolidWorks on Mac either.
Well, I don't use Revit on my Mac.
Well, okay. Another option would be if you do need those programs on and you have a Mac. Another option would be to dual boot it with Windows.
Honestly, how I feel is if you're gonna get a laptop, get something that lasts. But then if you can't trust that, you should always just go to the schools. Their computers are always better. They're equipped more.
But most people don't want to spend time at school, so.
Well, you gotta learn to love school. That's the studio culture.
Yeah, lastly, I think another big component to deciding on what computer you want to buy is the battery life, because you're going to be in and out of class and sometimes you won't always have an outlet you can charge from. So keep in mind to have like at least a decent battery life, upwards of like 5-6 hours.
I don't know, in general, the rule of thumb is get something that you actually enjoy using. What's the point if you're a PC lover and you're using a Mac? You're gonna hate it. On a Mac, you actually can't upgrade your
storage and
the storage,
RAM.
The storage and RAM, which is like the benefit of a PC. You can actually upgrade that in the future.
Not
if you decide
anymore.
Not anymore. Never mind.
Well, it depends what you're going for. Some models still support upgradable storage and RAM.
Yeah.
Now it's more rare for that to be featured in a new laptop. If you guys enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up in the comments or like in the section down below. If you guys have any thoughts about this, if you guys have any more questions about this specific topic, I would love to hear your feedback. I forgot at the beginning to introduce, this is my friend Eleanor. You can find her, where can people find you?
You can find me on Instagram if you care.
Okay, I'm gonna leave her Instagram. I don't remember what her username was, so I'm gonna leave it somewhere here.
Such friends.
Yeah. Alright, I'll see you guys in the next video.
Bye.
See ya.
I never use my Mac. I never do. Like, why would you use your Mac when school?
You never use it?
No, I didn't. I left it
Why
most
not?
of the time in my bedroom. The reason why you have a Mac is to play movies while you are on your computer. I'm not kidding. You go to school, you check out everyone else. They have their Mac next to their PC and they're watching movies.